Hi Ram. After a long time, it was nothing but I was a little hectic. All the work was a little hectic because, as I told you in the last previous thing, unless and until Swami asked me to talk, I will not talk. More than that, here the climate was overcast and the net was not at all good. Moreover, I had a hectic work replacing all my uh, grow bags, and so that was the biggest work. I finished all that. Luckily the climate was so much in favor for me. I did not sweat. Otherwise, removing each bag and pouring out the mud and then refilling it again, in a small 8 by 8 place, whether you can hardly sit and move, and it is very tough. But somehow, with the climate being so good, I could manage to finish all those things. So yesterday, Swami told me to talk about one episode which happened while we were at Haramau, Bangalore. I had totally forgotten about this, but Swami, as I told you, unless and until Swami asked me to talk, I will not talk. So this was way years ago when we were at Haramau. Um, it was like outskirts, as I told you. It was a very, we were living in wilderness, and all the, again I repeat, all the good breeders who want to breed well and do not want to call in for infections, so the things will go, it will move away from all the sound of crackers and pollution. That's a real breeder. A real typical and devoted breeder will do that. So as it goes, we were doing that the past 600 houses which were in very remote area, but luckily children were all in CBSE schools, so we never had a problem to shift them to another school. Now, when we occupied that house, as I told you, mm, nobody knew where Sai Kennels went for some time because they were searching for me. No, in those days, no net, nothing, no. So there was only my house, and there was an opposite house which was vacant, and some Malayali guys had occupied it. And one of the boys in that, Ashwin, he is now in Trichur. You know, he had a little problem with his left hand. So from here, the hand was cut because of some kind of accident. So he was not getting a job, and was a little, so probably he thought he'll get a job if he comes to Bangalore. And so he came and started living with his maternal uncle who was staying opposite my house at Hormau. Those were the two houses there that time, Malayalis. So it kept on going like that. One day, he used to come home, and my husband told me, poor boy, he's left his people and come, asked him to come and have food with us. So I called all the people, Malu guys, on Vishu, that is our Chitra Vishu, April 14th. I called all of them, and they all had food. And so this photograph, what you see behind me, was in a huge dais kept in a marble table, and my puja room was different. Here I'm just joining everything together because I don't have a puja room as such here. So I have just converted, as I told you, two folding table put together and kept my swing kept in between, is acting as a puja place for me. And down I have a nice lovely shelf which is acting like a small, I keep my annapurni and everything to do my archana. So this boy was asking who this person with the curly hair. I said, he's Sai Baba. So he said, do you go to Sai Baba ashram? I said, no. Do you go to Puttaparthi? I said, no. Do you go to Whitefield? I said, no. Once or twice I went, that's all. Swami says work is worship, so I don't go. So this boy, whenever he feels a little bit of free time, he'll come, auntie, can I come and talk with you? I said, please come. And of course, small boy, young boy. So there will be debate, we will have a fight, small fight, and not, I won't say it's a fight, it's a difference of opinion about something, and then I make him understand this is world, you have to accept world. If you have to grow up in life, you have to come up, progress in life, you have to learn so many things in life and imbibe it and incorporate it and implement it in your life, then only you can achieve something, otherwise you'll be stagnant. All those things I used to say. So one day, as soon as the interview was done about me, people came to know that Sai Kennels has moved further inside, So they wanted some boarding facilities, and they were asking how to come. So every call, those days only landline, not even button phone. So every call I have to tell them, please come up to Harmau, that place. It's very difficult to find a place because no houses. So it was like eucalyptus grows and mango grows everywhere. So only my house and the opposite house was there that time. So this boy, this Ashwin, told me, Auntie, do you have some paint and brush? I said, yes. So there was a lamp post, around 30, 40 lamp posts were there on the road. And he said, I will write in everything, every lamppost from that Hormao junction. I will keep writing Sai Kennel, Sai Kennel, Sai, so they can follow and come. I said, are you sure you want to do this? He said, yes, Auntie, I will do it. That's what I'm telling you. People think I'm alone. People think I don't have anybody when they're all living with husband and children and this and that. They think husband is Shashvatam, son is Shashvatam, wife is Shashvatam, daughter is Shashvatam, nobody is Shashvatam. You are only your guide, you are only your friend. And if you completely trust in Swami and surrender to Swami, Swami will send some people, and I am the proof for that. Even people in cities would not have had that much kind of help, that much help I had everywhere because of Swami. So now this boy took green paint, and I got him green paint and this thing. So I said, I will also come with you. He said, no, Auntie, there's no need for you to come with me. I will write it. So can you believe that boy going that far, very far, and writing? And he was very tall. He was around 7 feet. So for him to reach on the top 7 feet was very easy. And he every lamppost he put Sai Kennels, Sai Kennels, Sai Kennels, and that is how people started following and coming to Sai Kennels. Now let us talk about this in the next vlog. Sai Ram.